that we've grown in a very positive manner. We do it with a lot of integrity, and we do it with a lot of emotion. And Mike and ourselves are very proud to have this tonight. And I would like to, at this moment, like to introduce my daughter Melissa, who also has the same passion and drive that I do. And she'd like to say a few things. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yes. I needed that. I needed it. Continuing on what George said, because of the wonderful partnership and growth that we've experienced, we've been able to go further from beyond just the business to the sustainability of our company and our community. And with that, we've been able to look at ourselves and be able to look into what we're doing for our communities. And I was at a function recently, and when we left, they said, you're gonna walk out of here thinking, what more can I do for myself and for my community and to give back? And the answer for that, for me, and for what I think is for many of you, is potentially Brighter Bites. And Brighter Bites is something that's within our communities. It's gonna be able to help with getting fresh fruits and vegetables, which is touching all of us, to the kids that need it the most, kids that have never seen an orange, an apple, and are eating hot Cheetos for breakfast. So I want to introduce you to Lisa Helfman, who is the founder of Brighter Bites, and let her tell you about Brighter Bites. And after this, I'm going to be going into the money booth, and I am going to be trying it, and I hope that you will be joining me as well to help raise funds for this amazing organization. So without further ado, here is Lisa Helfman.
Thank you, Melissa, and thank everyone here with Produce Alliance and all their partners for hosting Brighter Bites tonight. I can't tell you what an amazing moment it is to stand with the produce industry after coming up with this little idea out of my house 5 years ago. My little boys and I participated in a fresh fruit and vegetable co-op, and just by having this access to fresh produce, their eating habits so dramatically changed that we were at a birthday party, and my son called me over and he said, "Do I have to eat this?" And I looked down and it was cake. And he said, "I'd rather have fruit." Do they have fruit? And I thought in that moment, if I can do this in my house, how do I do this and replicate it all over underserved communities that don't have access to fresh food, and childhood obesity and related health problems are rampant. So I started talking to all the experts in the community, food banks, University of Texas School of Public Health, charter schools, ISDs. I got everybody on board, and we piloted this program that we send home. We do a produce distribution, nutrition education, and a fun food experience. Here we are, we're 5 years later, and we've served 30,000 families with 14 million pounds of produce and hundreds of thousands of pieces of nutrition education. And we do it by going into the schools, going into boys and girls clubs, going into YMCAs, and sending home 50 servings of produce a week with these families to really change the way they view food, so they understand that food equals health, that eating produce, these 8 to 12 different new items they're getting every week, really makes a difference. We're demystifying it by teaching them in the classroom through their teachers. We're sending home nutrition education handbooks with the families along with recipes, so they come pick up their kids and they get 2 bags of fresh produce along with a fun food sample of a kale smoothie or pear pomegranate salad or butternut squash dip, so they all see that, wait a second, we like produce. So I stand here with you today saying we're trying to make a difference in these communities so we can push better health, that we can create communities of health through fresh food, and we can build the demand of your industry so everybody wins. So thank you. I look forward to lots of partnerships with Produce Alliance and many others standing here in this room, and I'm just honored to be here. Have a great night. Oh, I should add, 3 weeks ago we launched in Queens, New York. So Houston, Dallas, Austin, Queens. In October we'll be in DC, and then we'll also be in Florida, and we're looking to go nationwide.